The space police have fallen. They are under my control. All the criminals on the moon now work for me. We own the moon. But still, we do not have absolute victory. Former crime lord Brickdaddy and the meddlesome P-Squiddy have evaded us, and along with the rogue space police officer are in hiding.
This space police officer, what do we know about it? How did he escape the brainwashing?
I do not know how he escaped the brainwashing, but I do know he was a space police captain and poses a significant threat to our regime. These three working together could cause us quite a problem if not stopped.
How much damage can they cause? Brickdaddy's an old washed-up geezer, and P-Squiddy's no match for you.
Brickdaddy may be old and washed up, but he did not get the title Crime Lord for nothing. And P-Squiddy may be no match for me, but with the skills of a highly trained space police officer on their side, I have no doubt that they could cause us problems. I want them found and eliminated.
We have no idea where they are. How are we supposed to find them?
I have a couple of friends that might be able to help us locate P-Squiddy and his new gang. It's all clear. You ready? Ready when you are. All right, on 3.
Hey, that was my donut.
Huh, well it's mine now. Intruders!
What's all that racket? What are those idiot guards doing now?
What the?
Don't move a muscle. Master Thief Shadow, known ally of Squidtron. You were quite hard to locate, but I guess you didn't get the name Shadow for nothing, did you?
What do you want?
We want the location of Squidtron's hideout.
I ain't telling you anything.
We'll see about that.
Oh, you'll talk to me.
We'll leave you here with Mr. Shadow, P-Squiddy. Meet us back at the hideout when you're finished.
You don't scare me, Squidman.
It's P-Squiddy. Hey, Rench.
What, Kranxx?
How long do you think Squidtron will keep us locked up like this?
I don't know. I guess until he decides what to do with us.
Yeah. I hope Squidtron's not a cannibal.
What? You don't think Squidtron will eat us, do you?
I hope not. I don't think I would taste any good. Someone's coming, Rench! What do we do now? I don't want to be eaten!
Just stay calm, Kranxx. Whatever happens, we have to think like P-Squiddy. We have to be smart.
I'm not very good at being smart.
Squidtron!
Oh, Mr. Squidtron, please don't eat me. I don't want to be eaten. I wouldn't taste any good. I'd probably give you indigestion and diarrhea.
And worms.
Silence. I'm not here to eat you.
You're not?
No, of course not. I'm here to offer you two a job.
A job?
Yes, seeing that you are unable to continue working for P-Squiddy, I thought I would offer you a new position working for me.
What? We work for P-Squiddy. We would never work for you. You're evil.
You could come work for me, or you could always live out the rest of your smelly little lives in a dark, damp prison cell.
Think like P-Squiddy. Think like P-Squiddy.
Will we get free dental?
No.
Don't listen to Kranxx, Squidtron, sir. Of course we'll come work for you. We want to work for the best, and we can tell who the top dog is.
Huh?
Good, good. You've made the right choice. Welcome to the winning side. Now, if you would come with me, there are a few things I would like to talk to you about.
Lead the way, Squidtron, sir.
What are you doing, Rench? You can't honestly want to join that creep? What about P-Squiddy?
Of course I don't want to join Squidtron, Kranxx. I'm as loyal to P-Squiddy as you are. But Squidtron doesn't have to know that. I'm not spending the rest of my life in a dark, damp prison cell. We don't even get free dental. Besides, what better way to help P-Squiddy than on the inside?
Inside? Inside of what?
Listen, Kranxx. Squidtron will think we're working for him, but we'll really be working for P-Squiddy.
I get it. So we are staying loyal to P-Squiddy. That's pretty smart, Rench.
In case you two buffoons didn't understand, I wanted you to follow me.
Oh, right away, Squidtron, sir. Kranxx, say something.
Oh, of course, Master Squidtron. We're right behind you.
Remember, as far as Squidtron is concerned, we work for him now.
Right.
You think Squidman got that thug to talk? I don't doubt it for a second. P-Squiddy's got a way with words. He'll have that astropunk talking in a matter of minutes. We were just talking about you, Squidman.
P-Squiddy,
Did you get Shadow to talk?
did I get him to talk? Of course I got him to talk. I couldn't get him to stop talking after what I did to him.
What'd you do to him? Rip out his fingernails? Electrocute him? No, I know what you did. You cut off his fingers, didn't you?
No, those things would have been too kind. With a hardened criminal like Shadow, you can't stop at just cutting off a few fingers. I had to do something really nasty.
What did you do to him, Squidman?
P-Squiddy. Well, I tied him up real tight so he couldn't squirm around.
Yes, yes,
Then I propped up his feet and took off his shoes.
yes, yes!
Then I tickled his toes.
What?
I tickled him so much he was crying, begging me to stop. He talked all right, wouldn't stop talking. He kept blabbering things about his mother. It was disgusting.
Did he tell you the location of Squidtron's hideout?
That's the problem. He didn't know. Apparently Squidtron doesn't like anybody outside of his inner circle to know where he is.
I was afraid that Shadow wouldn't know. What? So you mean all that tickling was for nothing?
Oh, not for nothing. One of the things he blabbed about was where his secret stash of money is.
Hey, we're on the same side now. That means you have to share whatever you find with me.
I have to do no such thing.
Hey, stop arguing. We have to stay focused. If Shadow doesn't know Squidtron's location, then there's only one other person I can think of who might know. Who? The Space Police Commander. What? You've gotta be kidding me. How are we supposed to get him alone long enough to get him to tell us where Squidtron is? That's the hard part.
I hate to agree with Gramps over here, but how are we going to get enough time alone with Commander? Breaking into Space Police Central was hard enough before, but now it's going to be nearly impossible.
I'm not sure yet. We'll have to just wing it. But first things first, we'll need uniforms. Uniforms? What uniforms? We're infiltrating Space Police. What better way to do it than disguised as Space Police officers? Which I happen to be, by the way. Hey, I ain't wearing no stinky Space Police costume.
That's fine. You can stay here, Brickdaddy. We don't need you anyway.
Hey, listen here, Squidman.
It's P-Squiddy!
If you want to stop Squidtron, Brickdaddy, you'll wear it. Now, I've got my old uniform, but you'll both need one.
Well then, Let's go shopping.
Ah, feels good to be back in uniform again.
I never thought I'd be wearing one of these.
I feel stupid. You'll get over it. Hey, where are your helmets?
Does my head really look like it will fit in one of those helmets?
And I am not sticking my precious skull into one of those lice-infested, foul-stinking garbage cans you call a helmet. It's not a garbage can. It's a lightweight, high-tech radio transmitter, and it's one of the space police officer's greatest tools. Mine's a family heirloom, handed down for generations. I don't care. I still ain't wearing it. Okay, fine. Let's head over to Space Police Central and find a way in. Okay, I just want to ask you two a few questions before you get settled in here.
Of course, Master Squidtron.
Ask away.
My operation has gone perfectly, except for 3 exceptions, one of which is your former boss, P-Squiddy.
You mean you haven't captured P-Squiddy?
No. P-Squiddy has evaded capture and is now presumably working with former crime lord Brickdaddy.
You're kidding. That's horrible.
I know.
I mean, P-Squiddy working with Brickdaddy? That's insane! Just think, Squidtron. Before you shut up, P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy were the worst of enemies. If you had taken over just one day later, they probably would have killed each other and you wouldn't have had to worry about them at all, and you wouldn't be here right now talking to us.
If only.
Do you have any idea where P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy are hiding?
No. That's why I wanted to talk to you two. Seeing that you used to work for P-Squiddy, I thought you might know where he is.
Oh, I know where he might be. He could be at the old hideout.
Oh, really? Where is it located?
I don't remember.
Of course you don't. What about you? Do you have any idea where P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy might be hiding?
Well, not really.
Oh, I know how you could find them.
How?
Well, you have a bunch of the space police hideout at every bathroom on the moon, and eventually P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy will show up. Everybody has to go sometime.
I'm starting to think you two would be more used to me working for the other side.
Sorry, we just don't know where they are.
Obviously.
Did you learn anything, boss?
No, those two idiots don't know anything about anything. It was a complete waste of time.
Do you want me to get rid of them? I could take them out back real quiet like.
No. Those two may be complete and utter morons, but you never know when they might come in handy. It's not like they're any danger to me. Take them to their room and leave them there.
Aw, fine. This is your room.
Oh, we get our own room? Cool.
Oh, I wish the boss would have let me take you out back real quiet like.
Thanks, mister. Wow, this is a nice room. It's so big.
Yeah, I know. It's much bigger than our old room at P-Squiddy's place.
Speaking of P-Squiddy, what do we do now?
Well, you heard Squidtron. P-Squiddy's working with Brickdaddy to take him down, so all we need to do is find some way to help them from in here.
How are we going to do that?
We have to find some way to sabotage Squidtron.
Oh, I know what we could do. We could clog all the toilets here and then nobody could go to the bathroom.
Good idea. But where would we go to the bathroom?
Oh, good point. We could steal all of Squidtron's clothes. Then he wouldn't be able to do anything because he couldn't come out of his room because he'd be naked.
No, it needs to be something big. Something that will really hurt Squidtron. Something like the Space Police.
The Space Police? But they work for Squidtron.
They didn't used to. He's obviously brainwashed them or something. If only we could find out how. Then maybe we could unbrainwash them.
Good plan. But how are we going to pull it off?
I don't know. Hey, Kranxx.
Yeah?
I tooted.
The entrance is well guarded. If any of those officers see us and ask for an ID, we're done for.
Then we'll have to find another way in.
Why don't we just go down there and shoot 'em all? Then we could walk right in. In case you don't remember, Brickdaddy, I really do work for the Space Police. We can find another way in without shooting all my friends.
Are there any other entrances? Any windows we could break through?
No other entrances that I know of, and all the windows are bulletproof. Give me those. No other entrance, huh? I just found our way in.
Welcome to the Space Police, maggots! You are new recruits and I am your sergeant. If I tell you to jump, you say how high! Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
What did you say, maggot? When I
said...
give you an order, you will reply, yes, sir, and nothing else. Do you understand me, maggot?
Yes, sir.
Now, the first thing you need to get through your maggot brains are 2 words. Obey Squidtron. You will obey Squidtron at all times, and obeying Squidtron means obeying me. Squidtron orders the commander orders the captains order the sergeants, and the sergeants order the maggots! We are the Space Police.
What do we do now? I don't know how much longer I can take this.
What are you saying, maggot? Did I say you could speak, maggot? Maggots are not allowed to speak unless otherwise permitted. Do you understand? You are a maggot! A tiny, worthless little maggot!
You should stop talking to yourself. It's a bad habit.
Why, you little piece of...
You just assaulted your superior officer. Nice one, Squidman. I didn't know you had it in you.
It's P-Squiddy.
Let's just get out of here and find the commander. Yes, sir. All clear.
Hey, you. What are you doing here? This is a restricted area.
If this is a restricted area, then what are you doing here?
I'm on patrol, soldier. It's my job to make sure people like you stay out of places they don't belong.
You'll have to forgive us, sir. We're new recruits and we don't really know our way around yet.
New recruits, huh? What are you doing over here? And where's your sergeant?
Well,
Our sergeant sent us to deliver a message to the commander.
Your sergeant sent you to the commander and didn't tell you where his office is?
well, we didn't really give him the chance.
Well, the commander's office is on the top floor. There's an elevator just down the hall.
Thank you, sir.
Huh. Don't let me catch you wandering around here again, or I'll have to report it to your superior officer.
Nice guy.
I thought you said you knew your way around.
I do, but a lot has changed since Squidtron took over. Come on, let's get to the elevator. The sooner I can get out of this cheesy costume, the better.
What's up with your face?
Sir, the two goofballs are here.
Oh yes, send them in.
The boss will see you now. I still think you should let me take you two out back real quiet like.
Excuse us. You wanted to see us, sir?
I wanted to ask you if you have thought of anything that might help us locate P-Squiddy.
Oh no, we still don't know where he is.
Fine, leave me now. Is there something you want?
Well, actually, we wanted to ask you something.
What?
Well, we were just wondering, how did you get the space police on your side? I mean, once they were the space police, then BAM! They were your minions.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, we were just wondering how you did it.
What can it hurt? Why shouldn't you two know how ingenious your boss is? It all started a long time ago, in a faraway region of the moon. A close friend and I started our own crime ring. We started out small, breaking into houses and businesses, and taking what we wanted. After a while, our power grew, and still nobody knew our identities. We were the Shadow Thieves, striking out of nowhere and taking what we pleased before the space police knew what was happening. I was one of the greatest and most feared criminals on the moon, until I was betrayed. My partner turned me in for the bounty money, and fled the region, basking in our riches. Meanwhile, I was arrested and stuck in prison to rot. It was while I was in prison that I had my greatest epiphany.
What's an epiphany?
I have no idea.
I learned that the greatest path to power was through the space police. So I broke out of prison and went into hiding. Luckily, I had hidden away some money, and I used this money to purchase a factory.
Wait, you purchased a factory?
You mean after you broke out of prison, you went into the retail business?
Oh yes, but not just any business. My business manufactured space police uniforms. I manufactured thousands upon thousands of space police uniforms and sold them at a low price. Soon, all the space police wore my streamlined, extremely comfortable uniforms. But what they didn't know was that in the helmets I had implanted microscopic high-frequency sound wave transmitters. Anyone who wore one of my helmets would be under my control once I discharged the signal. So I tested my plan. I broke into a space police outpost and directed the signal at the officers there. They instantly fell under my control.
Wow.
You are a genius.
Once I knew that my signal worked, I used my new drones to build a machine that could transmit the signal throughout the entire moon, programming all who wore a space police helmet. Once I had the space police, the entire moon fell under my control. That machine lies in this very building right now, transmitting a sound wave in all directions, giving the space police their indisputable orders.
Wow, that's incredible. It's like a movie.
Yes, now I can make them do whatever I wish them to. I control them. Now, if you don't mind, I have a lot of work to do.
Of course, Master Squidtron.
Did you hear that, Rench? Squidtron has a machine right here that's signaling the space police.
I know, it's unbelievable. We have to find it.
I know. But even if we do find it, what do we do then?
We have to destroy it. We should split up and search for it.
You two aren't as stupid as most people think.
Huh? Ah! It's Dawson! Please don't kill us!
I'm
I
not
don't wanna
gonna
die.
kill you. From what I hear, we're on the same side now. If P-Squiddy's working for Brickdaddy now, then that means we're partners.
How do you know Brickdaddy isn't working for P-Squiddy?
Because Brickdaddy's the boss. Always has been.
How did you get in here, Dawson? Are you a prisoner?
Nah, I just told Squidtron I would work for him. He's so used to people just bowing down to him, it didn't even cross his mind that I was lying. Now, what are we gonna do about this machine?
We need to destroy it.
Yeah, you're right. Let's split up and search for it. Rench, you search the upper levels. Kranxx, you search the...
Hey, who made you the leader?
No offense, but you two aren't really the leader type.
That's true.
Now, as I was saying, Rench, you search the upper levels. Kranxx, you search Squidtron's offices, and I'll check the basement.
Wait, what do you mean search Squidtron's office? Do you expect me to just walk in and look around?
Why not? If I did it, it would be too suspicious. But if a bumbling idiot like you looks around, then who really cares?
Oh, good point.
Let's get to work.
Jeez, Lou, this place is enormous.
They've definitely added on since I was here. Who cares? Let's get moving.
Hey you, watch where you're going.
Sorry. Why don't you watch where you're going?
Do I know you? You look familiar. You look oddly like...
Wow, Big Daddy, that was impressive. For an old man.
Yeah, I still got it. Okay, there it is. The commander's office.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, you can't just walk in. There's probably armed guards inside. If you start pounding on the door, they'll put the place on lockdown. Okay then, what do we do? I have an idea.
Are you going to get that?
Are you?
Someone just see who's at the darn door!
State your name and business.
Private Carl. I'm bringing donuts for the guards.
Donuts.
Wait, don't open that. Who do you think you are? I'm gonna have you thrown into the deepest, darkest cell in the deepest, darkest prison I can...
Shut up.
Wait a minute. You're P-Squiddy.
It's Squidman.
Sorry about this, Commander, but you're not yourself. Okay, how are we gonna do this?
Tickling?
Torture?
Tickling is torture, you fool.
Watch your mouth, Squidman.
To Squiddy!
Hey, focus. Okay, how are we going to get the location of Squidtron's hideout from the commander? And we are not cutting off his toes.
I have an idea. Tell us where Squidtron's hideout is or I'll drop you!
I'll never tell you.
Tell me or else I'll... Never mind. That's not a good idea.
You're gonna pay for this. Once you're caught, you'll be thrown into a prison cell to rot.
Shut up over there.
Why don't you make me, you worthless thug?
I'm not just any thug, Commander. I'm Brickdaddy, the infamous crime lord, who the space police have been searching for years and haven't caught.
You're still a worthless thug.
Brickdaddy, don't hurt him.
Captain Dave, what's going on here?
Commander?
Why am I tied up and why are you with two wanted criminals?
Commander, you've been brainwashed, and I think you just got knocked out of it.
Brainwashed? Yes, I remember now. Squidtron, that maniac, brainwashed us all. But how? What's been happening?
We don't have time to explain. Just tell us where Squidtron is hiding.
How would I know that Squidtron is hiding in the 227 Space Police Station in the far east of town? Wait, how did I know that?
Thanks, Commander. That's all we needed to know. Let's go, guys.
Wait, aren't you going to untie me?
Remember, keep your mouth shut about this. Nobody can find out what we're hiding in there.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
Hey, quick! I think I saw someone upstairs. You should go check it out.
Come on, let's go.
What? Those two tubalods must have been smuggling extra food out of their kitchens. I should have known they were too stupid to be guarding the machine.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just thought I would have a look around.
We'll make it quick.
I don't think it's here.
What are you looking for?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I really wish Squidtron will let me take you out back real quiet.
Goodbye! A large locked door at the end of a hall with 2 armed guards guarding it. This must be it.
Hey you, what are you doing here?
I was just taking a walk.
We'll take a walk somewhere else.
Yes, sir.
Did you find anything?
I got nothing. I think I found it. There's this big locked door with 2 armed guards up on the upper level. It has to be the machine.
Good job, Rench.
What do we do now?
Now we plan. There it is.
Squidtron's hideout. This place is like a fortress.
Let's find somewhere safe to plan our next move. So, what's the plan? We have to take down Squidtron. If Squidtron falls, all of his thugs fall too. The entire organization is nothing without him. So, we break in quietly without anyone noticing, find Squidtron, and take him out. After that, we find some way to get the space police back to normal.
So all we have to do is break into an impenetrable fortress, sneak our way around 1,000,000 of Squidtron's cronies, find Squidtron himself, and get away without anyone noticing? Sounds easy enough.
So how do we get in? Okay, here's what we do. First, we distract the guards.
Hey, did you steal my blaster again?
What are you talking about? I didn't do nothing.
I told you to stop messing with me. Nobody messes with Moon Kremlin the Third. Ah!
Then, we hack the door open. Get at it, P-Squiddy.
Dare you mess with Modar?
Hurry it up, Squidman.
It's P-Squiddy!
That was easier than I thought it would be. Yeah, well, some criminals are just plain stupid.
You would know.
I'm about sick of you, you
Hey,
little... stop arguing.
Now what do we do?
Now we find Squidtron. Uh-oh. What do we do now? Get back to the entrance! What's taking so long?
It won't open, it's on lockdown.
Can you get it open?
I need a minute.
Hurry up!
I'm hurrying, leave me alone!
Get that door open and get away! What are you doing? Are you crazy? Buying you some time. About time! Go! Well, what are we gonna do now?
I'm thinking. Come on.
Mighty minions, we have been breached. P-Squiddy and his foolish comrades tried unsuccessfully to infiltrate our hideout.
Technically, they did infiltrate our hideout. I mean, they did get inside without us knowing.
The good news is, we apprehended the rogue space police officer and are currently holding him in our prison. The bad news is that P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy avoided capture. But it does not matter. P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy are now one fewer in their foolish resistance against me. Resistance is futile. We will capture P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy and end them. Now, be on your guard. I have no doubt that they will try once again to break in, and when they do, we will be ready.
We have to tell Johnson.
Jocelyn, something happened and P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy broke in and escaped, but the space police officer was captured and they're going to find P-Squiddy and he's being held in prison somewhere and he's gonna...
What happened?
P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy tried to break into the hideout, but Squidtron captured the rogue space police officer.
P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy are here?
They tried to break in and were nearly captured, but they escaped.
And the space police officer, where is he?
Squidtron said he's being held in the prison.
What are we gonna do?
I need to talk to the space police officer.
How are you going to do that?
I'm going to get permission.
Boss, the big guy is here. Hey, I didn't say you could come in yet.
It's alright. Jocelyn, how are you? I have not seen you around lately. I'm alright, Master Squidtron. I heard about the break-in attempt. Yes, P-Squiddy and your former boss, Brickdaddy, tried to break in. I heard you have the rogue space police officer locked up in the prison. Yes, I do. Why do you ask? I thought maybe you would like me to rough him up a bit, get some information out of him he wouldn't normally tell us. I was planning on having him interrogated. I suppose you could do the honors. Just don't injure him too badly. I still want him to be able to speak when you are through. He's in cell 42 in the basement prison. Thanks, boss. I'm glad to be of service. See ya, shrimp.
Oh, I wish Squidtron would have let me take you out back real quiet like it.
Hey, shut your face. Hey, you.
What are you doing here?
I'm to interrogate the space police officer.
Yeah, fine. Have fun.
Hey there. Jocelyn, are you working for Squidtron now too? Not exactly. At the moment, I'm working with Kranxx and Rench.
Kranxx and Rench? P-Squiddy's old gang?
Yeah, see, we don't really like this Squidtron fellow. We're trying to bring him down too.
Really? So I guess that means we're on the same side.
That's why I'm here. We found out how to unbrainwash the space police.
What? How?
There's a machine in one of the upper levels of this building, emitting a signal to all the space police officers' helmets.
The helmets. That explains everything. We need to contact P-Squiddy and Brickdaddy. I have a plan. I'm telling you, we've got to get out of here. Move to Mars or something.
No. I'm not leaving the moon under the rule of that dictator.
What do you care? You going soft, Squid Man?
It's P-Squiddy.
What the? Kranxx?
Hey, P-Squiddy. Hey, Brickdaddy.
Hi.
Kranxx, what's going on? Where did you come from?
Well, it's a long story, but it began when me and Winch
The
were...
short version, please, Kranxx.
Oh, okay. After we were taken by Squidtron, he made us join him, but we didn't really join him. We met up with Johnson, and he helped us find a way to get the space police back to normal. Johnson just talked with Dave, and he has a plan.
Plan? What plan?
Here's what we have to do.
Do it.
Hey, you!
Alright, Tech. That's the signal. Let's go.
Hey, you!
Captain, what's going on?
I'll explain everything, but right now you need to let me out.
Squidtron. What?
The space police have woken up. They're arresting us all. What do we do?
Stay calm.
I'm out of here.
Hey, P-Squiddy!
How are you, boss? I've been better.
Okay, Dave. You round up as many space police officers as you can and start taking down Squidtron's minions.
I'm on it.
Brickdaddy, you take Jocelyn, Kranxx, and Rench and head off any escaping thugs at the exits.
What about you?
Don't worry about me.
Whatever. Let's go.
I've got a score to settle.
P-Squiddy, we finally meet again.
You failed, Squidtron. You no longer control the space police, and your loyal minions are being rounded up as we speak.
I have to admit, this is not going as I planned. I underestimated you again, P-Squiddy.
I've waited a long time for this moment, Squidtron. Ever since I learned that you were the one who betrayed me for my bounty money.
When did you figure it out?
After you disappeared. It was the only thing that made sense. You were a master criminal, Squidtron, but I was always better.
I have to admit, P-Squiddy, you surprised me when you broke out of prison and presented to me your master plan. To brainwash the space police, to control the strongest force on the moon. But it was I who did it. While you were busy parading around robbing banks, I accomplished the impossible. I took control of the space police.
It doesn't matter now. The space police are back to normal, and you've lost.
Perhaps. But now, let's see who the better alien is.
You won't win.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never did fight fair.
I'm a criminal, P-Squiddy. I never fight fair! You know what I'm gonna do to you?
What?
I'm gonna take you out back.
I didn't mean,
real
please don't hurt me. I
quiet
won't.
Look what I found. It's my very own blaster.
Give me that before you hurt somebody.
My blaster.
That looks like the last of them.
Give up, Squidtron. You can't win.
Perhaps you're right. You've won this round, P-Squiddy. I'll be back. I'll be back! There you are. Where's Squidtron?
He's gone.
Really? Wow, you took him on all by yourself?
You're amazing, P-Squiddy.
What happens now? A nice retirement on Mars sounds pretty nice to me. I'm too old for this anyway. I'll come with you, boss.
What about us, P-Squiddy? We're the best criminals on the moon.
Not anymore. I'm done with crime.
What? Done with crime? But then what are we going to do?
I have an idea, if you're interested. I think it'll be perfect for you.
Commander Dave, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
What is it, Captain?
Some important intelligence came to our attention earlier in the day, sir. He's resurfaced again. An informant of ours heard he was planning something. Something big.
What else do we know about him?
Just that, sir. And whatever he's planning, it's gonna happen soon. And something got me thinking that maybe we can't do this on our own.
Yes, this guy has already proven to be a major threat. I think you're right. Call them in.
You need some help, Commander.
Yes, there's a rising crime boss called Kranxx who's been causing quite a bit of trouble. Some intel just came in that he's planning something big.
And you want us to find him?
Don't worry, we'll take him down.
It won't be easy. Kranxx is a criminal mastermind like no other.
He reappears and disappears all over the moon, wreaking major havoc and constantly avoiding the space police. Some say it's impossible to best Craniac.
Nothing's impossible for P-Squiddy